Hi guys, my name is Megan and today we are talking all about some of the books that Bookstagram has made me read. Alright, so as we all know, Bookstagram is filled with so many book recommendations. Today we're focusing on a small amount of the romance books that Bookstagram has convinced me to read. So I'm hoping to turn this into a series because there are so many books that I've read because of Bookstagram. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. So the first of the books that I'm talking about today is going to be Girls Weekend. This one hit the Bookstagram community, or at least the romance side of Bookstagram, so hard. Every single romance Bookstagrammer that I follow is talking about this book nonstop for months. And I mean months. So I finally got a copy and I read it and oh my god, I know exactly what they're talking about now because this is like urban fantasy but cozy and the character work is great. I love all of these, the elves and the orcs and the whole universe is such a great urban fantasy universe because it blends the fantasy with the mundane setting so well and it just feels so cozy. If you're looking for a cozy urban fantasy romance, this is one that I would definitely recommend checking out. The next book is also by the same author and it's set in the same world, and that is Morning Glory Milking Farm. It's also a really great cozy urban fantasy book. I don't want to explain too much because it's very much not for those under 18, but it is such a really good cozy urban fantasy romance crossover and the world building is just so incredible. Again, I love the way that this author blends the fantasy creatures with the urban setting. It's just lovely. Next up is Planet Barbarians. This one also took the Bookstagram community by storm. This was really, really good. There are a lot of caution warnings for this particular book, but also for the series in general. Also, you know, definitely not for those under 18, please. But I really liked the communication, you know, trying to communicate even though they don't know each other's languages. I really liked that it was a story about survival and figuring out how to live on this planet that's not really hospitable to humans, but it's also interesting. I really love this book and it was really fun and interesting, but also please mind the caution warnings for this one. So next up is Boyfriend Material. So this one, I had heard a lot of comparisons to Red, White, and Royal Blue, and you know, it may be that it's set in Britain, but I think that's where the similarities end. This is just such a fun read. Luke and Oliver are just so dumb, and I love them. Luke is the son of two rock stars. His dad was never around, but now he's getting famous again because he's on some show kind of like the Voice or something. And that means Luke is back in the spotlight and like tabloids and stuff. And his job tells him that he's got to clean up his image. So he starts fake dating Oliver, and Oliver is a lawyer. And you know, the level of mutual pining in this is incredible. And I really liked the look into depression and like eating disorders, and I loved these two characters because they're both very, very smart but also very stupid when it comes to love, and I love them for it. And then the last book that I'm currently reading as of filming this video at the end of December is Game Changer. This is the first book in the Game Changers series by Rachel Reed. Oh my god, I love these two characters so much, and I cannot thank the Romance Landia or Romance Bookstagrammers enough for recommending this book because it is so good. The characters are just so sweet and like super angsty about things, but also they're just little cinnamon rolls that I just want to pinch their little cheeks because they're just so cute. This is probably one of my favorite hockey romance books that I've read to date. I love that this has a lot more of hockey in it. Like you actually follow the character, you actually follow the hockey player character to his games and locker room and talking to his teammates, and the other character you get to follow him as he goes about his day job in New York, trying to get a better job, and like it's just such a fun, cute, romantic story, and I love it to pieces, and I can't wait to continue on with this series because if this first book is this good, I cannot wait to see what the next one is like. That is it for the first of my Bookstagram Made Me Read It series. What books has Bookstagram made you guys read? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!